So as I've been reading the Bible more, I see the term created in God's image, which would imply that Adam was the closest physical specimen we could have to the perfect body. So is it possible to have a perfect body today? And what would that actually look like? In this video, we're going to find out. Hi, I'm Tyler, certified personal trainer and fitness nutrition specialist. And on this channel, I help Christians transform their bodies into the temple God designed them to be. So I'm reading Genesis, and we come to the verse where God creates man. And he says that man is created in the image of God. Well, we know God is perfect, so that would imply that Adam at creation was perfect. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, all the Lees, he's perfect in them. So what did Adam look like? Well, nowhere in the Bible does it actually give a physical breakdown of what Adam says. And there's other religious and spiritual texts that say one things and other things, and it gets real complicated, and it doesn't really, to be honest with you, it's all speculation. But we do know that there are certain things in our lives that we can't change. We can't change our physical looks. We can't change our eye colors or our skin color without huge medical implications and stuff like that. But there are certain things with our body we can control. Our muscle matter, our body fat, our endurance, those types of things. So I want to take a look at what would classify as the perfect body today and get us physically as close to the image of God as we can. So the first thing on this quest to see if we could get the best body we can really should be your body fat percentage. I don't care really how much you weigh, but the amount of fat you hold on your body truly tells how healthy you are on a day-to-day basis. And as a man, you should be striving to get to 14 to 24% body fat. So how do you find what your body fat is? Well, you could do skin fold calibers. There's certain calculations, but the easiest way would be to get a scale that calculates it for you. Yes, is it the most accurate thing in the world? No, but if you use it consistently, you'll at least know that that is your tracking method, and it will give you let's just say this. By using the same method to track your weight loss and your body fat percentage, you will know when you are under 24% body fat, and that's the end goal there. If you're within 14 and 24, anywhere within that, you'll be happy. The scale that does the bioelectric impediment, which would tell you what your body fat percentage is, will be good enough for you. When it comes to figuring out numbers that are important for your health, you will always hear about the BMI. The BMI is what medical professionals use to tell you that you need to lose weight or not. It's a very easy equation. It is your weight divided by your height squared times 703. This will give you a number ranging realistically anywhere from 15 to over 40. The goal here from a medical professional's viewpoint is you want to be under 24, your BMI under 24. Unfortunately, the biggest asterisk with the BMI is that it doesn't take into account muscle at all. Every single professional athlete using the BMI method is considered overweight, if not obese. So take that number as a grain of salt and kind of a direction you want to go and be aware of, but by no means is the BMI the end-all be-all for a number you should be looking for to getting the perfect body you want. Body fat, weight, and your hip to weight ratio are way more important. We've already discussed the body fat percentage, so let's talk about weight. When it comes to weight, there's a very easy way to figure out what you should weigh based on your height. So it starts with being 5'11", you should be 190 pounds. So if we take that as our middle point, if your height is less than 5 feet 11 inches, For every 1 inch you are lower than that, you take 5 pounds off your weight. So if you're 5'10", you'd be 185. 5'9", you're 180, and so on and so forth as you go smaller in height. At 5'11", you're still going to be 190, but if you're taller than that, for every inch you gain 10. I don't know why I gave 2. You gain 10 pounds. So at 6 foot, 1 inch taller than 5'11", you'd be 200 pounds. 6'1", 210, and so on and so on. So we've got body fat. We've got your height to weight ratio that is more important. So let's go with the third, less talked about, but almost as important, your waist to hip ratio. Your weight to hip ratio really shows where you store your weight and also is a big red flag that you'll have medical issues later on in life or not. The key to the waist to hip ratio is that it should be equal to or less than 0.9. So how you figure that out is you measure your waist and you measure your hip. What you're going to then do is take your waist and divide your waist measurement divided by your hip measurement. Your goal is to get that to be less than 0.9. If your waist to hip ratio is less than 0.9, the risk of cardiovascular problems lowers drastically. So those are the 3 things I look for with all my clients in helping them build the perfect body. The first is their body fat percentage. Ideally for men, it's about 14 to 18% and 24 on the high end. Realistically, most of my clients, we strive for 15. Then when it comes to their actual weight, we put it into that scale I showed you earlier and find the weight based off of their height. And last but not least, we go and we figure out their waist to hip ratio. We want it to always be less than 0.9. So once you've figured out those 3 numbers for you, why don't you go down into the comments and post them below, and let's keep each other accountable on it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I never want you to miss one of the faith-based fitness videos that I create. After you've subscribed, check out one of these 2 videos. They're going to be perfect to help you transform your body into the temple God created it to be. Once again, thank you. God bless. Finish strong. And I'll see you in the next video.